August the 28th. I'm really too spooked to even do a video. I'm in such shock. My brain is totally drained. We are no match for what's taken over the planet here. It's just draining my mind. It's put me in oblivion. Today, I left my house. They wanted to show me just how far this thing can reach you. You don't have to be in your home. This radio waves and this stuff, this towers and this technology is everywhere now. There is a abomination from hell or space or somewhere that is here. Well, I was out of my house today. Okay, first of all, it was told me it was going to drive my dad crazy, and he's very frail today. And they've been attacking his mind and sending me Star Wars things, and telling me to endure the pain and suffering and to have more pain and enjoy it. Well, I get home and I have these wonderful libertarians and all my friends, political friends like Ron Paul, Rand Paul, sending me friends, helping to offer me support, great enforcement in my community, trying to help me and, help me with supporting my career, like helping to back me up and give me encouragement when I'm thinking all hope is lost. But if they could see what is going on in people's minds and what is responsible, they would realize there's no human on this planet that is any match for this thing, and no one has a life or future anymore. Unless you're a breeding machine or a slave or food, you have no purpose in the world for what has taken over, none. And it's so unholy and such evil, unspeakable. You cannot even imagine in your worst nightmare and the worst horror movie you have ever seen in your life. I couldn't even go have lunch today at Outback. Somebody didn't come in. I could feel them doing the same thing to my brain out there they do here. Because, like I said, that they got those radio waves and the technology and towers everywhere now that they didn't used to have. But I knew eventually they put it everywhere, just like they were putting monitors, big screen monitors in McDonald's and the shopping malls, flooding them with satanic stuff from videos and music videos and prostitution, all that, just pounding people's brains 24 hours a day, even on the streets of Hong Kong, on billboards in Vegas, New York. It's all satanic control. It's evil. But as I was sitting there today having lunch and I felt them like adjusting my brain, I got like paralyzed in fear. I went into like a higher place, as if the heavens were speaking to me, and it felt like the whole universe could talk to me. They started pounding my brain with outside communicators. And at first I thought, is this that thing that tells me it's Darth Vader? That thing that makes me think it's the devil trying to infiltrate my mind, telling me to kill me if I don't go away and learn how to become a vampire and let some transformation take place, because they say they want it to take me over, or they want me to have some demon child or something. I'm thinking, is this some demon force here like the devil? And as I'm sitting there, it's just bombarding me with all these messages from, it felt like angels and the devil. They were telling me of things I had forgotten that had happened in my past that were just tragic. They were telling me about the time that they were infiltrating someone I knew, and they were telling me about how they can send something to someone to eat them, but it actually is like eating their mind and soul. That makes it feel like they're devouring. They're doing more than devouring their body, okay? They're devouring their being completely. And I could feel it and sense it. And they were trying to make me so weak that I would just let it feel it has total power over me. That's when I came home and I got these wonderful messages, and I was doing photography, and I was trying to add new photography sites and business sites and invest in my future, my career, and they did not want me opening business pages. They did not want me building business sites. They started just making my brain so weak. I felt like they were gonna just make me totally insane. They do this every time I'm working, every time, because they want me to leave my home. They send me Star Wars things. They want me to have a baby, they said, or they want me to just be devoured, just devoured. And there is something here that's trying to communicate with me, and it is so unholy. It's the devil or something. It makes you think it's God because it knows everything. There's nothing it doesn't know. It knows your fears, and it feeds on fear. It feeds on fear. But it knows everything you could think, everything your brain can even come up with, it's already knows. You go to have a thought, it already has the thought. It's putting thoughts in people's heads. It really is. These people that are going insane and killing their children, and like those women that are murdering their babies and saying they're protecting them from demons, they're being influenced. Something is provoking them. But I mean, it's like, I can't just do what I want to do, and I'll never be able to. Never. This thing has been trying to have control over me over 20 years, and now it just says, either let it have full control over all of me or die. And I bless your heart. I appreciate my wonderful friends out there and people online, and the Ron Paul, Rand Paul, libertarians, the good guys who really want to try to save the world. But as long as these space weapons are there, humans don't have a chance. We'll die.